Hi, my name is Dustin Monks. I call Dallas, Texas home. I also call Missouri home. My career goals are eventually sell beer for marketing in a marketing job. Right now, I'm just trying to, make a little bit of money and get in the best position that I can to help pay for school and, buy a house and get a good career and just eventually get where I want to be right now. I do work for the city of Dallas, so I've been able to progress my career quite a bit and been pretty fortunate in um, being successful. What makes me curious and what topics do I like? So I like to explore different cultures in different countries. So kind of how they got where they are in their culture and how they got there. That really interests me, and I guess I just like just whenever I go travel, I love to see how people live and kind of what they eat and what everyone does on a daily thing. Like in Europe, they don't really keep to their time schedules. In America, like we keep to our time schedules like crazy. So it's very interesting to me how they live their everyday lives. I really like geography as well, so I kind of like looking at the land features. So I did material assessing for quite a few years, and I was able to learn a little bit about geography. So kind of like how the soil works and what's in the soil and the plasticity of it, and just I mean how it supports life is amazing, and it's kind of interesting to me. So I like to explore unknown things like what's under the ocean, what's above us in the clouds, what's out there in space. I mean that kind of stuff kind of piques my interest a little bit. Um, I also really like football. I like watching it. I never really played it. I played in middle school, but my high school never offered it. Small town, very very small town. I love going out. I love going to restaurants, and that kind of goes along with my career goals. So I really like exploring how restaurants work as well, and kind of the culture and making people happy with service. That really has a good interest for what I have a passion for. What is my identity and my culture, and what cultures do I belong to? So I'm white. I'm mostly European. I'm a little bit Irish, a little bit of French. Um, I consider myself more of a modern American. The younger generation with more of an open attitude towards everything and more accepting of different cultures and different people and how people are just different in general. I also consider myself a Southerner. Even though I grew up in Missouri, it's kind of southern. But my dad grew up in Oklahoma, and he brought it and instilled that southern culture inside of me. I'm also married to a beautiful wife. We've been married for about a year and a half now, almost going on 2 years. We've been together for a total of 7.5, 8 years. From a very small town. I grew up around farm culture. I grew up on a small farm. We had kind of pigs, chickens, uh, horses. We had a cow or two. Yeah, just kind of farming the land, doing country people thing, riding four wheelers, breaking bones, getting scars. So, what study skills do I struggle with? So, I really struggle with just sitting there and reading a textbook. It just doesn't work well for me. I get really sleepy, and I just kind of have to reread it 2 or 3 times to actually get it processed in my mind. And a lot of times I have trouble staying on one task. I like to multitask. I like to be doing multiple things at once. I like to be occupied. I like to be doing things. And I think that kind of goes with against the reading books because I like to be hands-on. I like the interactiveness of this class actually, and my previous class where we did online classes. We all got in the class and talked about things, and that's more the way that I process and learn. And I do have a little bit of struggle with organization, but I am doing a little bit better now that I've been in school for about a year and a half, or sorry, about a half a year. So I've been able to, manage my organization a little bit better and be able to focus on one thing a little bit better as well. So I'm really interested in this class. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I look forward to getting to know all of you. Thank you.